Phonak is the leading hearing aid company in the world. We have a 23% market share, 70 years old, and it's a Swiss company based in Zurich. It's interesting that about 15% of the worldwide population have a hearing loss. In the US specifically, that's about 33 million people. On one side, obviously, the people aren't aware of it immediately. On the other side, there's the stigma. In the past, hearing aids used to be quite big. If you want to remove the stigma, the hearing aid needs to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's where much of our innovation has been. And then obviously moving from analog to digital. The product's called Phonak Lyric, and it's the first invisible hearing aid which gets placed by the audiologist in your ear canal. So it's totally invisible, stays in there 24/7, and it stays in there for about 2 to 3 months. That's the battery lifetime. When you are in an environment like a restaurant or a loud environment, those are really, really challenging environments for any person with a hearing loss, but it's also very challenging for a device to then kind of filter out all the noise and just focus on the speech. So we put a lot of effort and research into improving hearing performance in very, very challenging situations. I mean, if you look at the millennials, they're listening to so much of their iPhone, their earpods and all that, and so actually many of those kids have impaired hearing earlier than normally. A big thing now is connectivity, and obviously in other areas that has come a couple of years ago. In our area, it's taken a little bit more time because of the miniaturization. It's harder to get that all working on a very, very small space. But we are basically, now it's coming to life in our industry, and that will offer a whole slew of opportunities in the sense of, we talk about e-solutions, e-services, remote fitting, remote monitoring. So this is very, very exciting.